Hi, I'm Alan Strong from Royce & Brinkmeyer. I'm out here at the site of our development called The Pilot. We're building several apartment buildings here, townhomes, loft-style apartments, and a mid-rise apartment building.
The project is in Champaign, Illinois, located on the block between Springfield Avenue, White Street, Prairie Street, and State Street.
We're racing the weather to get as much concrete poured as we can before it's too cold. Now you might think with temperatures this low that it's impossible to pour concrete right now, but that's not necessarily the case. Under all this snow is a fresh concrete slab that we poured last Tuesday. As we get further into the winter, it's not going to be possible. Because it's so early in the winter, there's still warmth trapped in the ground that we're able to use to our advantage. So over the whole pad under the snow is this thermal blanket, and that has air pockets in it that trap temperature. Concrete generates some of its own heat while it's curing. So between that and the ground heat, we add these blankets, and in some conditions, there's enough heat retained that you can still pour. Now, as the winter goes on, you lose that heat that's been retained in the ground, and you have to be much more careful about doing this. This slab, when we poured it, it was early enough in the winter that we didn't have to take too many precautions to make sure that we had enough warmth. However, when you turn around, this is where our mid-rise building is going in. After the week we've had and the temperatures we've seen in the last several days, this next slab, when we pour it, we're gonna have to be much more careful. We'll put blankets down and let that sit for a week to get as much of that heat in there as we can. We'll time the concrete pour based on the weather and the temperature readings that we get from the ground. And if all of those conditions are correct, then we'll pour the slab. If we don't get an opportunity to pour this slab before the winter fully sets in, we'll have to wait till spring. That'll make a big difference in the schedule of when we complete the project.